and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. I'm Rebecca Felgate, and today I'm bringing you the top 10 easy questions to see how smart you are. Just think of this episode as a fun 5 minutes of quiz time. I love a good quiz. For each question, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to think about the answer, but if you need a little bit more time, then do feel free to pause the video. Just make sure you don't cheat by googling the answer or using a calculator. You're just cheating yourself if you do that. I've added in a mixture of questions because intelligence cannot be pinned on just one thing, for example a head for numbers. So call me Quizmaster Felgate and let's do this. We have a mathematics question at number 10. So I found this question on Buzzfeed and I really liked it because it brought mathematics into the world of social media, making it more relatable to some people. Okay, here goes. 6 celebrities get into an argument on Twitter, all tweeting at one another once. The next day, 3 tweeted an apology and the other 3 remained silent. How many tweets were sent in total? Okay, the answer you should have come up with is 33. So each celebrity tweets the other, with 6 celebrities in total. Of course, the question doesn't say that they tweet themselves, so each of the 6 celebrities tweets 5 times. 6 times 5 is 30. Then, the next day, 3 more tweets are sent, so we add 3 to 30, bringing the total to 33. Okay, a science question at number 9. What is water made of? Really need to know the answer to this. Water isn't just water. Everything on Earth is made up of elements. At the moment, there are 118 elements confirmed on the periodic table, and water is comprised of 2 elements, hydrogen and oxygen. It is 2 parts hydrogen to 1 part oxygen. A basic understanding of chemistry is a mark of intelligence and helps people understand the world around them. It also helps understand cause and effect when it comes to chemical reactions. General knowledge at number 8. What is the capital of North Korea? The answer is Pyongyang. This question is testing your knowledge of geography and current affairs. A sign of intelligence is knowing what and where things are going on in the world around you. Plus also, Pyongyang's fun to say. Probably not a fun place to live though. Coming in at number 7, we have a statement question. Okay, listen to this and then answer true or false. If some people who like pears also like apples, and some people who like apples also like bananas, then some pear eaters definitely like bananas. True or false? So the answer is false, as we haven't been given enough information to say that that is definitely true. This question tests your ability to read and understand, as well as see past suggestion. The reason this is especially important today is because many news outlets on all sides of the political spectrum make statements that lead to assumptions like the one in this question. However, you need to be able to evaluate evidence for yourself and see if those assumptions are fair, or not quite the full story. Coming in at number 6, we have what colour is this dress? Is it blue and black, or is it white and gold? It's the age-old question. This was a trick question just for fun and doesn't really have any bearing on your intelligence. But I guess the real answer here is that whatever colour you see totally depends on the light conditions in which you're viewing it. A general knowledge question at number 5. How many countries are there in the world? answer is 196, but honestly, the true answer is more complicated than that. There are some countries in question, such as Taiwan, which was part of the Republic of China, but now a lot of people don't recognize it as independent. There is also a little bit of confusion regarding the 4 nations of the United Kingdom, as well as Puerto Rico, Greenland, and more. The United Nations recognizes 241 countries or territories. I honestly wouldn't worry if you didn't get this answer exactly right, but understanding the ballpark, the definitions, and the issues is definitely a sign of global understanding and recognition outside of your own sphere. Coming in at number 4, we have a good old puzzle. We have the fox, goose, and bag of beans puzzle, to be precise. Some of you guys may have heard this before, so you just get this one for free. Basically, it goes that a farmer has in his possession a fox, a goose, and a bag of beans. He stops at a riverbank looking over to the other side. He needs to cross the river, but can only carry himself and one other thing over at a time. Now the problem is, if he leaves the fox alone with the goose, the fox will kill it, and if he leaves the goose alone with the beans, then the goose will eat them. So how should he cross? So, the farmer needs to make 7 crossings in total. He needs to do as follows. Take the goose over to the other side, return alone. Take the beans over, return with the goose, leave the goose back where it started, take the fox over, return alone, and then take that goose. Questions like this test your problem solving ability, which is important in day-to-day life. Coming in at number 3, we have what colour would the next triangle be? Have a look at this picture and see if you can discover what colour the next triangle should be. So the answer you should have come up with is purple. Why? Because the colours in the circle at the centre of each triangle make the outer colour of the next triangle. Yellow and blue make green, red and yellow make orange, so blue and red must make purple. This question tests your ability to discern patterns. We have a language question coming in at number 2. Which of these can you not eat? Käse, pan, Tisa, or pesca? Okay, so the answer is Tisa, which is Spanish for chalk. Käse is German for cheese, pan is French for bread, and pesca is Italian for fish. I'm actually really guilty of not knowing enough in the way of languages outside the English language, but I do know a little bit of French. Honestly, learning is earning and knowledge is power, so I should definitely try and learn more languages. Finally, although all of the questions are just as important as one another, I've picked this one for number 1. How many people are there on Earth? So the number keeps on rising, but it is currently at 7.6 billion. Knowing how many people there are on Earth is important as it helps you understand life outside of your own and also how the planet is changing. You should also know your own country's population and the country that is most populated, which is currently China at 1.38 billion people. Knowing this helps you gain an understanding of living conditions as well as economic power. So guys, that was 10 questions for you. It was a diverse set of questions, but of course it is really hard to quantify exactly how smart a person is over the course of just 10 questions. If you feel like you didn't know that much on this list, then now is the time to start testing your knowledge and seeing how much you can absorb from what is available to you. Once again, knowledge is power. Smarter people are more likely to be successful for many reasons, including their ability to see when other people are trying to take them for a fool. And we aren't fools here on Most Amazing Top 10. Oh no. So guys, let me know how many answers you got right in the comments box down below. Also, why not ask some more puzzle style questions of your own or general knowledge questions? I for one am a huge history buff. For now though, if you like this video, make sure you give it a good thumbs up, share it with a friend, and stay subscribed to Most Amazing Top 10. Thank you for watching to the very end of this video. Why not check out our top 10 puzzles you can't solve and the top 10 optical illusions that will hurt your brain.